running from police on video. And worst of all, they caught him. So he's slow. I'm sorry. Everybody's talking about, 70% this, 70% that. There's a police video out on him. Look it up. He's running from cops. He's a quarterback. I'm done. Undraftable. Off my board. Can't draft him.
If you're John Elway and you just had Paxton Lynch, who would not go back into the game at Oakland, had no personality, locker room wouldn't follow him.
But you're going the opposite
I'm just
way.
telling you, like, would you like a guy like Mayfield?
Listen, there's qualities.
Do you want your team to buy into the quarterback or not buy into the quarterback?
You're like saying, so would you rather live in a floodplain or La Jolla? Well, that's obvious. Okay, you're giving me these options of, would you rather have Paxton Lynch, who wouldn't go back in a game?
Well, you think Baker Mayfield shouldn't be on your board, so you're telling me
I
he's
took
a
him off my
floodplain.
board.
So you're telling me he's a floodplain. I'm telling you you're wrong.
Okay, he's not on my board.
That's crazy.
No, on my board, no police videos.
That's fine.
That's pretty good by me.
That's fine.
Nailed that interview.
There's no quarterback in this draft that owns the middle of the field like Baker Mayfield. And in the direction that the NFL is going towards RPOs, he's the best RPO thrower I've seen in 10 years.
All right. Oh, God, come on.
It's true.
All right. Hey, by the way, can we put up my mock draft?
Ugh.
What do you mean, ugh?
I mean, it's average.
By the way.
You have Rosen going to the Giants.
Because they're idiotic. They'll never have a number 2 pick.
Gosh, that's an arrogant statement. Like, he knows better than the Giants, right? Like,
hey,
he's
I'm not interviewing for a job now. I'm just being a radio guy. You're going to tell me Carson Wentz.
Just that answer. It's just so arrogant. You know better than the Giants.
The next 10 years, you're going to face Carson Wentz 20 times.
I don't even know what Wentz is. Is he going to be healthy? Philadelphia is just going to send their Super Bowl winning quarterback Nick Foles and just
how many
send him out to pasture?
You know how many GMs in the NFL right now are
telling Denver taking Calvin Ridley
because Denver's going to get Kirk Cousins.
Are you sure about that?
Manziel and Baker Mayfield would be entering the NFL virtually in the same operational system, same defensive head coach, same pressure because multiple picks traded to get him, same undersized quality, same northern part of the country, cold, windy, where you want a bigger guy. And by the way, one more thing, they both wear headbands. So you don't want me to compare Baker Mayfield and Johnny Manziel, even though they have college similarities. If this story is true and Baker goes to the Jets, him entering the Jets is exactly the same as Manziel entering with the Browns. Small, undersized guys, northern weather, giving up picks, defensive head coach, historically weak franchises who appear chaotic at the most important positions. You don't want me to compare them. How can I not compare them if this story and this mock draft has any validity? And I believe it does. It is the exact same weather, chaotic franchise, position, size, skill set, college offense. It's incredible. Literally how, and here's what's freaky. Mayfield would go to the Jets, and the current starter is Josh McCown. Do you realize by year 2 in Cleveland, who was the veteran with the Browns? Josh McCown. Excuse me. Okay, you call me crazy, but when I saw that story this morning, I thought, oh my God. It's becoming the same exact jet stream.
I wanted to do a behind-the-scenes look about the draft process, let people know exactly who I am, what I'm all about, and just to be myself on it. And I think that if you watch it, you can tell who I am, the people that I surround myself with, and just the work ethic, the mentality, and just the values I hold myself to as well. There was a lot of questions of, he's got character problems, stuff like that. I would hope that you can watch that and get a good judgment based on who I actually am.
Yeah, I've never thought you were Johnny Manziel. You throw a much better football than Johnny Manziel, and he's got issues you don't. I've never thought that. Durant to the Warriors. I think there's zero chance it happens. And I don't think it's a good move. I think there's zero chance it happens. Philadelphia is going to hang around in the first half. that defensive line like Atlanta's Rise Up and Saxonville and the Legion of Boom, it'll give New England troubles early. But New England's going to take a lead either late first half or early third, and Nick Foles will play from behind. Let's look at a couple of facts. A month ago, if I told you Carson Wentz won't play, Hall of Fame left tackle for Philly won't play, top linebacker won't play, you'll face Tom Brady and Belichick in the Super Bowl. What do you think the line would have been then? 8, 10? And you think that's a true test? Rookie quarterback, rookie head coach, offensive line's a disaster, and no wideouts that matter? And now you think Green Bay is back? Green Bay beat a 5-5 football team with an offensive line in shambles, no deep threat, and a rookie quarterback and head coach. And you're back. You're back to what? Being the San Diego Chargers of the NFC? You're the San Diego Chargers. You got a Hall of Fame quarterback, a couple of nice defensive players, overall average roster. That's what you are. The difference is San Diego's in a division with Oakland, really, really good, Denver, tough as hell, and Kansas City, a playoff team. That's the difference. If you're in that division, you're not a playoff team. The only reason you're getting in, potentially, because your division. Minnesota's falling apart. Chicago's historically a mess. So is Detroit, but this year they've won some games late. We didn't learn anything about Green Bay that we didn't know last night. We discovered that Aaron Rodgers is really talented. Yeah, duh. Like you didn't know that going in? And we also found out that Green Bay's got a good offensive line. Well, how many weeks have we been saying that on this show? Green Bay's got a very nice offensive line. But they can't beat a team like a Dallas that can throw the ball down the field.
Rodgers spins to his left. Comes underneath, and the pass is incomplete, out of bounds. Now they say complete. The official, the second one came in and overruled the other, Jared Cook, and with 3 seconds left, the Packers are going to have a chance to win it. Official came down the sideline and said incomplete. The official from behind the play said the catch was good, and he was right.
Wow, Jared Cook, he knows where he is, and he's able to keep his feet in.
This to send the Packers into the NFC Championship game. It is good! The Packers are moving on!
I don't even think they'd beat the New York Giants.
Rodgers, end zone. Touchdown, Cobb! Packers win. 38-13.
I love the Falcons. Did you know they're the only team in the NFL without a single player on the IR as of tonight? They added Calvin Ridley to a loaded wide receiving core that plays on a fast track. They needed corners. They went and got one in free agency and drafted one in the second round. The biggest story, though, there's 2 big stories here. Sark's in his second year. I think that's a big underreported story. Kyle Shanahan gets him to a Super Bowl, leaves. Of course you're going to dip. Now Steve Sarkisian, second year working with Matt Ryan. Remember, Kyle Shanahan needed 2 years to click with Matt Ryan too. And they also have the most underrated offensive line in the NFL. I love their owner. I love their GM. I love their coach, Dan Quinn. I love their quarterback. And they got pieces on the perimeter. They solved their cornerback issues. Atlanta is my best team in the league as of this morning. Last night, once again, all I'm doing is waiting for Matty Ice to make a play in a big game, and he doesn't. Super Bowl, had the lead, couldn't, fourth quarter. Last year, divisional playoffs, final play, couldn't. Last night, final play, couldn't. By the way, the Atlanta coach is in the first quarter. First drive of the game. Stay out there, Matty. Stay out there, Matty. You proved everybody wrong, Matty. No, he's proven me right. People get upset when I say, if you take out the one great year, Matt Ryan is Andy Dalton. He's closer to Andy Dalton than he is Aaron Rodgers, and everybody freaks out. But Andy Dalton has one great receiver, A.J. Green. Matt Ryan's got one great receiver, Julio Jones. They both have a defensive head coach. They both have a cooler nickname than they actually are.